What is up, you guys? Super Wrestling News back here again with another video. This is true or false. Was this wrestler ever Intercontinental Champion? This is another quiz here on the Sportster. Previously, I did the Was this wrestler ever WWE Champion quiz, and I aced it 100%. I've done a couple other ones. I did the NWO one, which I did terrible at, only got 52%. I think I might be able to ace this one also, so let's see. Play along at home, guys. I really want to know what you guys got, how many you guys got right, and so just let me know. Don't forget to leave a comment about that. Tell me, play along and tell me if you got it correct. So number one, Chris Jericho. True. I believe Chris Jericho has... If you got this question wrong, you just made the list. Chris Jericho has held the Intercontinental Championship during his storied career. Wait, even the most general fans of professional wrestling know that Chris Jericho held the title. In fact, he holds the record for most title reigns at 9. The next closest person is at 6. That's exactly what I was going to say, too. He definitely... Heck, Y2J probably would have the Intercontinental Championship now if it were a Raw title instead of a SmackDown title. Yeah, well, now they flip-flop those, so he still doesn't have a chance to win it again. But yeah, he's record holder, Intercontinental Champion. True or false, Mr. Perfect? Mr. Perfect has definitely been Intercontinental Champion. That's the only singles title he won in WWE. I think it's the only title, period, he won in WWE. Though he would lose the title within 4 months, Hennig would win the belt back later to hold it for over 250 days. It is one of the greatest injustices in professional wrestling that Mr. Perfect never won the heavyweight title, but fans can take solace in the fact that he is considered one of the greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time. This is true. Brock Lesnar has never been Intercontinental Champion. I know this for a fact. As a matter of fact, I realized this recently. Until he won the Universal title, Brock Lesnar had not won any other belt in WWE besides the WWE World Championship, to my recollection. Unless there was a random tag title reign on SmackDown back in the day that I don't know of, but he was always WWE Champion. And then he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship from John Cena. And now he's the current Universal Champion after beating Samoa Joe at Great Balls of Fire, retaining his belt. So it's definitely false. He's multiple-time WWE Champion, check. UFC Champion, check. Royal Rumble winner, check. King of the Ring, check. Ending the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak, check. Brock Lesnar's resume is certainly one that you can't be duplicated by anyone who is alive today. The Beast has easily conquered every single challenge he's set his eyes upon. Unfortunately for his legacy, one of the things that he has ignored in the WWE is the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Yep. The only thing he ever held was the world title. Marty Jannetty. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and try to answer this one because I know the answer right away. True. Marty Jannetty actually beat Shawn Michaels, his former tag team partner, on one of the first episodes of Monday Night Raw, I believe. Let's see. Jannetty actually defeated his former partner to win the Intercontinental Championship in 1992. It's not 92, it was 93, because 93 was the year that Raw debuted, ending Shawn Michaels' 202-day title reign. The feud would continue, or the feud could have been star-making for Jannetty, but for whatever reason, the WWE didn't seem to agree. Jannetty wouldn't hold the title anywhere near as long as his counterpart. However, as he would lose the belt during a rematch to HBK just 20 days later, Jannetty left the company a few years after, but was able to win the tag team titles before departing in 96. Mark Henry. I'll let you guys go ahead and try to answer it, because I'm going to pause and wait a second, because Mark Henry has never been the Intercontinental Champion. He won the ECW title, and he was... Oh, he did have the European title. That was the other one I was thinking of that I didn't remember for sure. And then he was the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown for a while. The Mountie. This is a hard one. I don't remember for sure if the Mountie was Intercontinental Champion. I remember him having a feud with Roddy Piper over the Intercontinental Championship, but I'm going to go with false. Oh, I was wrong. I'm not going to get 100% now. The Mountie had a pretty forgetful run in WWE, but he remembered for one brief run as Intercontinental Champion 92. The Mountie was forgettable 2 days. Oh, yeah, he only held it for 2 days. He beat Bret Hart at a house show, and then I think he lost it to Roddy Piper at the Royal Rumble. Damn it. Dang. Diesel, go ahead and answer it for yourselves, guys, in the comments. Let me know how many you get right. Like I said, go ahead and answer it for yourself. I'm going to answer it now, and it was true. He won the Intercontinental title, I believe, from Shawn Michaels. And I think he held it actually more than once, right? Despite this footnote. Wait, Diesel was not the kind of wrestler who traditionally held the IC title. Despite this footnote, Big Daddy Cool would hold on to the title for a respectable 138 days, losing it to Razor Ramon at SummerSlam. Diesel then caused controversy during the time by holding both the Intercontinental and Tag Team titles at the same time. Why is that controversial? I mean, I guess I can see why. Chyna. Go ahead and answer it for yourselves, guys. Chyna was definitely Intercontinental Champion. She beat Jeff Jarrett in a good housekeeping match. But I did not know. Oh, yeah, I forgot. She did win it a second time when she became co-champions with Chris Jericho. And her final and shortest reign came after defeating Val Venus and Trish Stratus in the Intergender Tag Team match at 2000 SummerSlam. Even though none of her victories were exactly legitimate, her reigns as champion helped break the glass ceiling for the world of wrestling, or in the world of wrestling. I did not know she held it 3 times. So that's interesting. Mick Foley was never the Intercontinental Champion. Mick Foley was WWE Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion, and the very first ever Hardcore Champion, but he never held the Intercontinental title. He did have a classic. Look this up if you guys have the WWE Network or can find it somewhere else. He had a classic hardcore match as Cactus Jack against Randy Orton, Legend Killer Randy Orton, at I believe it was 2003 or 2000. No, it was 2004 Backlash for the Intercontinental title. He obviously did not win that match, but it was a classic match. The Rock was definitely Intercontinental Champion. He actually had his first feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin while Intercontinental Champion. So I knew that one. That one's a good one. Dean Douglas, aka Shane Douglas, as they say here, was Intercontinental Champion. He was handed the belt by Vince McMahon on a pay-per-view. Well, I don't remember for sure if it was by Vince, but I know Shawn Michaels lost his, or no, it wasn't Shawn Michaels losing his smile, but no, it was Shawn Michaels got beat up at a bar by a bunch of Marines. That's what it was. And so he handed the belt to Dean Douglas, and then Dean Douglas immediately lost the title to Razor Ramon. So yeah, Andre the Giant was never Intercontinental Champion. Andre the Giant held the WWE Championship for 2 minutes before he gave it to Ted DiBiase, but then they stripped it away from him, and Ted was never recognized as champion, and he held the tag team titles with, who did he hold the tag team titles with? Do they have it here? I want to say it was Haku, something like that. Batista was never the Intercontinental Champion. He was WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, and Tag Team Champions, but not the Intercontinental Championship. Ezekiel Jackson. I almost forgot that Ezekiel Jackson was ever in WWE. I forgot that he was even a guy that was there. I completely forgot about him. But now that they mention him, he definitely was Intercontinental Champion. He had a feud with former core member Wade Barrett on SmackDown. I remember that. He's also the final ECW champion ever, winning it on the last ECW show from Christian. Lance Storm was not Intercontinental Champion. If I can be serious for a minute, Lance Storm had a pretty decent career in the world of wrestling. Storm was already known for wrestling circles, stints in Japan, ECW, WCW. I did not know that he was Intercontinental Champion. I forgot most of his stuff. I haven't seen most of his stuff in WWE. I've seen some of his late WCW stuff. I know Yokozuna was not Intercontinental Champion. He was WWF Champion and Tag Team Champion with Owen Hart. I remember that. You remember? He's never captured the Intercontinental or European Championships. Yeah, I knew that. Hulk Hogan has only won one other title besides the world or the WWE Championship in WWE. I'll give you guys a second to guess what that belt was. That belt was the Tag Team Championships. He won them with Edge in like 2002 during his comeback. It's the only other title besides the world title that he ever won. He never won the Intercontinental belt. He lost the belt in the main event versus Ultimate Warrior. That was the only time he ever got a shot at the Intercontinental title. But he lost the heavyweight title to Ultimate Warrior, and so he held both belts. Tito Santana. See, here's another one of those curveball ones, because I don't know for sure if Tito Santana ever held the Intercontinental title. I want to say he didn't, but there was a lot of different guys who I probably wouldn't remember held it back in the day, so I'll just say true. Yeah. Tito joined for the first time in 1979. His run was mediocre at best, until 82, he really shined as a singles competitor. Long feud with Intercontinental Champion Don Morocco, defeating him for the title. Albert, a.k.a. A-Train, a.k.a. Prince Albert, a.k.a. Tensai, a.k.a. Lord Tensai, was Intercontinental Champion. And there we go. Prince Albert, A-Train, Tensai, Lord Tensai. They forgot that. Sweet Tea, and now Jason Albert. In any case, pretty decent run in WWE during his first stint in the company, even taking on The Undertaker at WrestleMania 19 in a handicap match. They don't mention that. It was a handicap match. It was him and Big Show, and it was supposed to be Nathan Jones was supposed to be Undertaker's tag team partner. John Cena, I'll let you guys take a second to answer this. John Cena has held, 4 different titles in WWE history? 5. The World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship, both tag team titles, and the United States Championship, but never the Intercontinental Championship. Goldberg has never won the Intercontinental Championship either. He won the WCW United States title, WCW World title, the World Heavyweight title in WWE, and the Universal title. Carlito, on the other hand, is a former Intercontinental Champion. He was probably close to winning his first Intercontinental title when I started watching wrestling, actually. Val Venis was also Intercontinental Champion in the Attitude Era, I believe, more than one time. Let's see. Jumped right into the Intercontinental Championship hunt after feuding with champion Ken Shamrock. He would air vignettes that implied he had slept with Ken Shamrock's sister, leading to him eventually losing the title to Venus at 99 St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So one time. The Undertaker, on the other hand, has not held the Intercontinental Championship. He's held the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, the Hardcore Championship, and the tag team titles with Kane and Big Show and Mankind, I think, at one point. Road Dogg. This is a tough one, because I want to say there's a good possibility that when he was the Road Dogg for or the roadie for Jeff Jarrett, when they had their feud, I actually want to say Road Dogg won the belt from Jeff Jarrett. Yeah. briefly Intercontinental Champion. Oh no. Also briefly held the Intercontinental Championship in '99. Wow. Wow, I did not know that. I thought he beat Jeff Jarrett for the belt. But anyways, there we go. 92%, not too shabby. If you were part of the Rockers, you'd be the Shawn Michaels of the group. That's funny. What was the only one I didn't get wrong or didn't get right? One of the really old ones. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll leave the link to it down in the description so you guys can do this one for yourself. Or hopefully you followed along, because it wouldn't make much sense to play it after watching my video where I'm explaining all of these title reigns. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave comments on other things you think I should do on the channel. If there's other quizzes or something you guys would like to see me find and do, other stuff like that. And I will see you guys next time.